Let me share my screen. Is this visible?
Now okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Prabhu. I'm gonna explain you what you're going to learn throughout this track in a brief way. So we will kickstart with introduction to data science, where we
Yeah.
will explore. It's a broad domain, so we'll explore machine learning, deep learning, AI, analytics. What are the roles of all these domains inside data science and how they are tied together?
Okay.
uh, and we will spend significantly some time on Python because throughout, I mean, you need this for everything literally. So we spend significant time. We start with basics, setting up Python, Jupyter notebooks, virtual environments, etc., and dig deep on Python. We focus on statements, loops, file handling, exception handling. So here we won't be touching any pandas or numpys yet. This is the core Python that you're going to learn here.
Yeah.
Next, we will move to stats and probability. This is another core area of data science where you understand and analyze numbers with stats and probability in that sense. So you will go through descriptive stats, probability, conditional probability, types of probabilities, etc., hypothesis testing, ANOVA, correlation, regression analysis, multivariate, bivariate analysis, parametric methods, bias and stats.
Yeah.
We're going to touch base with bias and stats, now dig deep. And we also try to understand how we apply these concepts in ML context to ML problems. Like you learn stats, right? You learn in descriptive stats, you learn about mean, median, mode, and all.
Yeah.
Here we will understand that how we can apply to ML problems, all these concepts. So that is
Yeah.
the basic idea. And at the end of each,
Section. Yeah.
each section, yeah, we will go through, couple of hands-on projects
Fair
to
enough.
just get a good hold of it. And I would like to add SQL here, particularly because as a data scientist or ML engineer, you definitely use SQL most of the times, almost.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, again, it's almost like a basic to advanced level. We start with data types and schemas, DDL, DML, joins, aggregation functions, subqueries, cities, window functions. And also we will look at security and permissions. It's more like a database thing. Like we use Postgres, MySQL database, and we secure them. We secure our databases with this here. Permissions, access permissions. These are like who can have access to particular data. Like we have hundreds of column, hundreds of tables, and of course we don't want to give access to everybody in the organization.
Yeah.
Certain
Yeah.
tables should be accessed by certain people. That's it. So we will go through that here. And it's like query optimization, a database performance tuning, where we talk about sharding and all. Like basically it's scaling database. Like because most of the times what happens is Postgres is open source, you might know that.
Yeah.
But most of the times what people think is like open source, and people don't use open source tools for production use cases. That is one of the wrong notions in the industry, I mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's actually in our company, everything is actually open source.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah. Everything
Because
is actually open source in our company.
yeah, in most of the courses and all, they just don't dig deep in this area.
Yes. Yeah, I know. People don't prefer actually open source. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, they think it is for development kind of thing, like it is
Yeah,
for learning purpose, development purpose, not for production and all. Because Zerora has millions of tables on PostgreSQL. They have scaled to millions of tables, not even 100,000.
yeah,
So next, another crucial aspect is exploratory data analysis after SQL. Because till now you have learned Python, the statistics and probability and SQL.
yeah,
Now it's time to use these tools to explore data. You
yeah,
apply statistics here, probability here, use Python here for data cleaning, wrangling, all those stuff, and for querying use SQL. So it's time to apply those uh, to get some basic level of understanding of your data at hand.
yeah.
So that is what we're going to cover in EDA. We will start with the data collection. It may be through APIs, databases, flat files, CSV, TSV, and cleaning and processing. Here, we will dig deep on Pandas and Numpys.
Yeah,
Yeah, those two libraries. And analysis. Again, see here you will connect statistics here. So it's like connecting things. You use statistics here to analyze things, analyze how outliers z-score and all.
yeah,
We have smart techniques for missing value handling. So it's all basically stats.
yeah,
We'll be having one or two pretty intermediate kind of uh, EDA projects here, where
yeah.
we
Okay,
we perform all these steps with the data set.
okay. Yeah,
We basically collect data and do all these steps.
okay.
Uh, Next, we'll move to feature engineering, where after this analysis, we will constitute our features for modeling. Basically, we will be having features from our input data, but
Yeah,
again, we will be creating new features. We will be deriving some features from existing ones. So we will play with the data. I mean, we will encode that, transforming text to numericals, one hot encoding, categorical encoding. We do all this here. We will handle class imbalance here for classification problems. Because what happens is, if you talk about credit risk and all, usually the spam or the default data will be very less, maybe 10%, and 90% will be a properly paid loan data. So there will be an imbalance. We will learn how to handle those class imbalance here. And again, we will automate this from getting data to creating features and all these in a pipeline, basically. So we will create the workflows here, not just individual components. It will be a pipeline, it will be a workflow, just like how enterprises deal with this ML projects.
okay.
Uh, Next, we will, from here, we will dive deep into ML. We will start with key components of ML, what ML workflow looks like. It's like complete life cycle, its types, key concepts, overfitting, underfitting. Like these are like important aspects of ML. Bias
Yeah,
variance trade-off, how you balance bias and variance, and common algorithms. Because you won't be you don't need all the available algorithms. Mostly we use, most of the times XGBoost will do most of the things, right?
yeah. That's what actually yes.
Yeah. So we will just see. This is, I mean, this is for introduction. Again, we will deep whether we need it or not. Again, we will go through all the algorithms. We try to
Yeah,
understand their working, their principle, their assumptions,
yeah,
bit of mathematics behind what's going on.
yeah,
And also we try to cover all these three frameworks: Scikit Learn, TensorFlow, and PyTorch.
yeah,
Because when it comes to deep learning and all, people prefer TensorFlow and PyTorch, not
yeah,
Scikit-learn. It's good for classic ML,
yeah.
regression, classification, all those things.
Yes.
NLP pipelines, all those
Okay.
things were built on PyTorch. And
Yeah,
because we do have some advantages here, that's why we use this. It's not like this is just because it is deep learning, we are using PyTorch. We have having so many features with this. That's why we use that. We will dig deep
yeah,
as we go through it. And yeah,
In
again we will.
in when I check actually all the openings, okay, they ask TensorFlow and PyTorch
Yes,
mandatory.
yes, yep, yep. Like these are the robust frameworks. These are the
Yep.
production frameworks. They don't
Yeah.
break. They have a lot of assisting components for production flow.
Okay.
So that's why people prefer that. You can build complex workflows with them.
Okay.
Right? It's maybe you can. Most of the times, what happens is you always have multiple models. You always combine them. You have classification first based on the you pass that output to a regression model, then you pass that output to some other model, like that.
Yeah.
So there will be a fusion most of the times. That's how complex systems are built.
Yeah.
Again, we will dig deep in each algorithm. So regression, we have few. Classification, we have few. I mean, we go like supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning.
Yeah.
Here, decision trees, loss functions. We will talk about metrics here, evaluation, everything here, and
Okay.
top algorithms on regression, classification. We will build this hands-on. We
Yeah.
can say together, we build, we evaluate, and again, we will connect it to top. Like we will fetch data all by ourselves, right?
Yeah.
That's how we are going to proceed with. Yeah, we don't take any Kaggle data sets. We will always let's always try to use APIs. Let's try to replicate the real world thing. That's how
Of course.
I
Yes.
wanted to proceed with this.
Yeah.
We do all by ourselves. We just don't rely on any flat files, CSV, TSV. Let's deal with millions of rows.
Yeah.
Yeah, is one thing. And here the evaluation comes up: performance metrics, hyperparameter tuning, grid search and random search, and when to choose what are the nuances of that, when grid is better, when random search is better. We will analyze in a deeper sense, like in the business perspective, right? What happens if you use grid, how computations are made, how resources are used, because end of the day you have to optimize on that. You cannot deploy NVIDIA 100 all the time. You cannot
Yeah.
spend thousands of dollars just to perform hyper parameter tuning.
Yeah.
So we'll dig deep there. And again, the bias variance analysis to understand our model behavior. Next, it's unsupervised learning. Here we talk about how models tries to, I mean, cluster data, because here we don't have target variables to learn from. We just have data. We don't know what to predict, right? In supervised, we have some target data. Like we have, most probably we have to predict whether it's a cat or dog, whether it's a default or not, it's a
Yeah.
spam or not. So we do have in our training data, we do have target variable. Our models learns from that. In unsupervised, we don't have target variable to learn from. So we don't know exactly what to predict.
Yeah.
So it uses different methods in clustering. In k-means clustering, it groups data based on some cosine similarity kind of stuff. We talk about it in a deeper sense. And dimensional reduction, this is for sparse and dense data. We used to reduce the dimensions of the data by projecting in lower dimensions. That is what we do here. And association rule mining, here we will be having a priori kind of algorithms. So it's more like a market basket analysis. If
Yeah.
person A bought bread, then he is most likely to buy milk or something kind of that
Yeah.
stuff. And at last we'll go with anomaly detection. I mean, these are domain specific. This one is a domain specific extension.
Yeah.
Recommender system, anomaly detection, ranking problems. Nobody actually talks about ranking, but it is also one key aspect I try to cover, because this is what Google
Uh,
uses to rank web pages, right?
yeah. Okay. So do we
Yeah.
do recommendation system as well or no?
Yes, yes, yeah. I have added somewhere else in the DOM, I guess. We will cover that. Definitely cover that.
Okay, because why? Sorry, why I'm specifically asking that one? Okay, In our company, okay, my so far we don't use any machine learning algorithms or anything, okay,
Okay.
because for my study, actually, my company is sponsoring.
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
Okay, but my boss actually in intention is actually to develop a recommendation system. Okay, if I go with actually some kind of project, okay, and show to him that actually uh, I developed something, okay, so that he may actually interested to use it actually in our system.
So which
That's
domain are you working on? I mean, what
I'm
data,
working on. No,
basically?
I'm not working in any of the any. I'm working as a software engineer or IT analyst in ERP domain.
ERP, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have
Okay.
like
We do have here content-based filtering, collaborative filtering, hybrid. Yeah, we will go through it.
yeah,
Definitely.
okay, yes,
We have a lot
thank
of
you.
things here. We will cover them each. Again, I'm stressing out like we will be building this hands-on. We'll be building this. Every algorithm we will implement hands-on,
Yeah,
live. Yeah.
for example, like I try to do some recommendation system actually based on like the websites like Geeks for Geeks. Actually, they have a projects. Okay, I
Okay.
try to do big. Why actually I want to do class. Okay, I want actually in real time actually how people are using. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, it's a very long story actually. If you search internet or go through a demo projects, they do get data readily available. They import from CSV files and all. But in real world recommendation systems, it's very hard. Like you have to recommend and personalize things. Not only recommend, you personalize things for the. Suppose if you take Mintra, they use bidirectional LSTMs for recommendations and also to personalize to specific user,
Yeah.
because I am a male, I only interested in shirts, pants, jackets, and all. So recommending kurtas to me doesn't make any sense. So
Yes.
personalization is paramount here. So we'll talk about all those things. Basically, I'm working on recommendation systems at my current company, but we are using LLMs and all. But the core idea remains same. We can dig deep with that. Not a problem.
Yeah.
And here, next we move to advanced ML algorithms. Like as I told earlier, most of the times these guys will get the job done. Of course, we do
Uh,
have
yes.
many
Uh,
algorithms.
I I see
Yep,
actually every Kaggle competition actually people are actually using this one.
XGBoost.
XGBoost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a right. It strikes the right balance between
Yeah.
accuracy and all. So it's one of the go-to things for real world companies as well. They prefer
Yeah.
this. And SVMs, this is mainly for classification, and we use one class for regression as well, one class SVMs and all. And we slightly touch neural networks here. What are they, how they work, underlying principles, how they are different from classical ML models like these XGBoost and all, how they learn patterns from data. So we'll just slightly touch with that. And ensembling, like combining different models. We have boosting, bagging, all the stuff here. So we'll talk about that. We'll implement that and see how we can improve accuracy model performance with ensembling. And this is another important concept. I don't know how many people touch with this, but this is very important. Like you should able to explain your model behavior, explainable AI, that we what we call.
Yeah.
We use sharp values and lime values. These are methods basically.
Yeah.
Through these methods, we try to interpret our model results. Suppose if you are trying to predict the real estate price and our model gives, for certain conditions, our model gives 100,000 as price in New York or somewhere else, we should able to understand why our model is giving 100,000. Why not 150, 200, or 50K?
Yeah.
So this is pretty important when you cannot afford false positives or kind of things. Then interpretability is very much important. Explainability, you can call that. uh, After this, yeah, we'll start with deep learning. Again, there will be slightly different concepts here because you will be dealing with neural networks here instead of classical ML models. There will be artificial neural network ANNs, multi-layer perceptrons MLPs. Here there will be activation functions like ReLU and all. We talk about back propagation here, and
Hello.
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, CNNs are like. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. CNNs are like XGBoost of classical ML because we use CNNs for image classification, regression.
Yeah.
So it is like one of the standard algorithms that we use for multiple purpose. We do both regression classification with them. They're good in understanding images as well. So another dimension. When it comes to deep learning, we will be adding unstructured data here. Like here, you mostly deal with structured data, maybe text or numbers mostly.
Yeah.
But when we go to deep learning, there will be audios, videos, images.
Yeah.
There will
Yeah.
be another dimension of data that you would like to work with, and recurrent neural networks and LSTMs, right? These guys tries to predict. These are like sequential models. This tries to predict the next sequence. These are basically the building blocks of what we call natural language understanding (NLU). These guys, and also we at start, I mean, before transformers, we used to use RNNs to predict the next word. I mean, for text generation.
Yeah.
So these are the building blocks, but we do have transformers now, much better architecture, much better performance. Yeah, but understanding this will be crucial. Uh, and again, yeah, these will be the key. We won't be using scikit-learn. They don't have any support for deep learning models.
Yeah.
So only TensorFlow or PyTorch. We try to implement each model with both of this. They're equally good, equally used,
Yeah.
equally popular. So yeah, uh, here I try to cover the NLP and computer vision. That is the core idea of this section, particularly how to work with text data and how to work with image data. We go through the architectures of RNNs, CNNs, everything here. Because you can use, okay, I will put it in this way. See, these architectures have layers, right? So you can cut off any layer, you can add any layer. If you don't want to predict, suppose in CNNs, you don't want to, suppose you are doing a image classification task with CNNs, you don't want to predict whether this is a cat or dog. You just want to pre-process the image and store them as vectors. So you can just remove the output layer. So then this will act as a vector store. Like you pass image to this network, it will convert that image into vectors or
Yeah.
array.
Yeah.
So you can use it for any other purposes. If you add the output layer, it will output whether it is a cat or dog or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So these are like custom layers we can build. We can see, I mean, we can always design our own architectures. We have that flexibility here. And again, data preparation and augmentation here, we have some compared to classical ML, we have slightly different methods here, like data augmentation. And data preparation also involves different steps compared to classical ML, because we used to do missing values and all. But in image data, there won't be any missing values, right? So there will be slightly different things here. We'll talk about them in detail here. And yeah, mainly NLP and computer vision. The focus will be on understanding the base models of NLP, like word to vec, BERT. And here we will go through transformers and its architecture and how it's used in understanding natural language, maybe a natural language generation. And yeah, we talk about transfer learning, fine tuning. This is fine tuning. It's not essential. Usually, when it comes to fine tuning, people think about LLMs, but it's not essential. It's a concept you can apply to any model. You can fine tune that particular, because when it comes to CNNs, we have ResNet, residual networks 50. This algorithm is trained on around 5 lakh images. I mean, every image, like maybe automobiles, houses, people, clothes, whatever. It's trained on every available image. It's a mix of all images, but we will fine tune this ResNet with domain specific images to tune for our use case. That is
Yeah.
the core idea behind fine tuning. Multimodal fusion techniques, it's more likely kind of LLM. You may have heard of clip model. Uh, so this is we might need this or not. I will put it in optional here. And yeah, evaluation metrics for deep learning models. We'll go through real world use cases and case studies. We try to solve some case studies from business perspectives to a working solution, right? We try to accomplish that here, because you can also showcase this live thing to maybe in your portfolio for anyone,
Yeah. Okay.
because we can host this on a free tier of AWS, or Streamlit also offers some free tier. So you can host that for free and you can showcase a working solution, right? So
Yes.
suppose you
Yeah.
have built
Okay. Yeah.
image classification model, you host it on Streamlit server, you have a nice UI, and you share that link with anybody, maybe, or in your portfolio in LinkedIn or resume or whatever, so people can actually experience what you can build and what you have built. They can go
Yeah.
and upload an image and get the classification. So
Yes.
it's a kind of that is the core idea here.
Nice.
And finally, it's MLOps. So it's time to put everything together. You have understood the problem, collected data, you have built the model, evaluated it, everything is working fine. It's time to productionize it. You build CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous deployment. You containerize with Docker for deployments. We will build APIs, Flask APIs, Django applications, and fast APIs. We deploy our applications as endpoints on AWS, GCP, Azure, because all these guys offers free tier, so we can utilize that. We will implement monitoring, logging as well. So logging is one of the important concepts which often gets neglected.
Yeah.
But a good logging implementation always helps to debug model. Like if something goes wrong, we'll get to know through logging, like where it's failing.
Yep.
Because MLOps, it's a series of tools we'll be using for experiment tracking. We'll use ML Flow. For data versioning, we use DVC. We use Azure or AWS for deployments. So there will be a series of tools involved in this pipeline. So it's important to know where our system is failing. So logging helps there. And we get to testing as well. This is another important aspect I particularly added, because testing, ML testing is very important aspect. Like you build models, evaluate them, and again, testing is very crucial in production. And finally, we'll talk about Kubernetes clusters for scaling and optimization. Like we will deploy our model or endpoint on a Kubernetes cluster where we can perform horizontal and vertical scaling. We have load balancing. So our model doesn't break with the load, with the increasing load. And also to handle concurrency. Suppose 100 people at the same time hitting our endpoint, our model should be able to serve that.
Yeah.
So that is the core idea here. Like it may be overwhelming for you at start, but yeah, eventually we will go through step by step. And again, we will be doing everything hands-on, live. We will be using actual tools. There is nothing like just theoretical part and all. Of course, we'll get started with theory. We'll understand the whole concept, the formulas, mathematical intuitions, and we get to code. We get to code each day mostly. We deploy things, we evaluate, we understand, we repeat, we implement feedback loops, right, to improve our model over the new data, what's incoming. While in production, we used to get new data each day because users will interact with that model. So every day we will get new data. So it's important to train our model on incoming data to improve its performance. We will understand inferencing, mainly the batch processing pipelines, real-time pipelines, and also we will talk about Kafka for event streaming, like for streaming data, for Hotstar, kind of those platforms. So yeah, it's up to you. If you want to dig deep in that sense, we can definitely. Otherwise, if you just want to understand or have the working knowledge of how things work, that should be fine. Either way, it's your choice. I'm just trying to sum up things. So yeah, it is the entire track. If you want to add anything specifically here, you can suggest that.
Yes.
I hope I
Um,
have covered mostly everything. This is mostly based on my experience. I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Just to give me a sec, okay. Um, mm,
Ganesh, you can share this link with Prabhu. Probably he can add whatever he can if he needs something. But I think we don't have editor access, I guess.
can I ask you one thing? Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
please.
what is time series analysis? Do we need to? Because I saw, I don't have any idea about that one. Okay, but when I'm just actually keep looking into the what are all the things actually when machine learning opening comes. Okay, what are all the things actually they ask? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
frequently they ask a time series analysis as well.
Okay, okay.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Actually, I might forgot some things here. Again, I will iterate that. I will add most of the things. Actually, I forgot our recommendation system and all here. I might have missed a few things. Yeah, definitely. We can add the.
Because that's why I'm sorry. I'll try to find actually this opening from Seek. Okay.
Okay, okay.
That
Yeah,
because
that is
see,
also an important aspect, right? Yeah. Here we have Arima exponential. Okay, let's keep it this. Yeah, we will try to cover that as well. Yeah, fine. It's mainly like forecasting, right? You can think of it as forecasting. Given that previous 30 days of data, with these techniques, we should be able to forecast what the next 30 days looks like. We can use it in sales, like rentals and all. It helps in demand prediction, inventory management, in multiple things, in multiple domains.
hello.
Yes, yes. Yeah, go.
Uh, Prajwal, sorry, actually, my laptop actually got restarted. Luckily, I was actually in other laptop as well. So
Okay. So you understood this, right? Forecasting.
forecasting, yes, the yes, correct. Okay, because in most of the, especially one company, okay, my friend actually is working, okay, in that
Okay.
company, okay.
Uh-huh.
They were always actually the machine learning engineer opening actually comes, they ask time series analysis, okay. So why actually I didn't apply without actually, because if you go on a referral, okay,
Hmm.
you need, that's actually you get only one chance, right?
Yeah.
That's why
Yes.
actually, yeah, first I'll learn these things and then I'll apply one time. That's why
Yes, yes.
I
And
remember.
also, the biggest advantage you should have is your domain knowledge, like ERP. You're working
Yeah,
that ERP domain, right? So you should use that as your core strength. Like, yeah,
yeah,
you have huge knowledge of around 20 years in working in ERP systems.
yes,
Now
correct.
you got hold of ML as well. So you can explain like how you will apply AML to ERP
Yes,
domain and how you get things done. So that is the core
yeah.
idea.
Yes, correct. Because I got an idea of actually how the data actually generated, how business works, how
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
business, what business actually wants. Okay, I have that idea. Okay,
Yes, yes.
plus I started my career as a software engineer, I mean, as a programmer. Okay, so
Okay,
I have
okay.
actually, yeah, like 20 years actually. I'm developing. Still, actually, I'm developing programs. Okay,
Yes. Awesome.
language called the Progress. Maybe you never heard of that language. Okay,
Okay. Uh-huh.
it's called Progress 4GL,
Okay, okay, okay.
Progress Open Age. Okay, so yeah, that's the main idea actually. I got an domain knowledge. Okay, let's actually
Yes,
learn
yes.
this. Okay, yeah,
Yeah. So that is the whole idea because for anybody, I tell the same. Learning ML alone won't help in any sense unless you have the domain knowledge.
domain knowledge, correct.
Yeah. Because like learning these technicalities is, of course, it is very important. You should know algorithms, you should know certain things, certain
Yep,
toolings. Yeah, that's fine. But you should know, like, suppose in the recommender systems, right? Wait, where is it? Yeah. Suppose we are building recommendation systems, right? So the core idea is to recommend certain things based on user actions. Like you should know like what are the outcomes, what are trying to solve, like is users abandoning carts, you want to reduce the bounce rate, you want to reduce the fallback rate, you want to push
yep,
conversions. So that is a core idea. You should always take business perspective and ML perspective hand by hand. So that is
yes,
only you can solve a real world problem for any business. Otherwise, with only technical knowledge or only with business knowledge, it's very difficult.
yep,
So we try to do the same thing here as well. We always suppose yeah we are when we are learning anomaly detection recommendation system, we try to build it as a case study. Unlike like we get the data, we do that, this evaluated, and we have 90%, 100% accuracy. Instead of that, we try to build it like a case study. Like there is a business, it is doing so and so. Now it wants to implement some recommendations. Like we build it as a story, right?
yep,
So we will be having a very detailed understanding of how things works.
yep.
Actually, under
Uh,
the hood, there is too many things. Like it sounds very easy. Like we are building recommendation system, we pass user data, it will it will recommend 5 or 10 items, we will showcase it there. But how the whole system interacts, that is another aspect, right? You have
yeah,
multiple endpoints, post request, get request. So yeah.
yep. Because if you if I build actually one recommendation system actually with you. Okay, for
Hmm.
example, if you teach me actually how to build a recommendation system. Okay,
Yeah.
I can actually use that knowledge, and we are basically I'm working at a wine manufacturing company. Okay,
Hmm.
okay, at one point actually we have like 600 products actually on the market.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Every bar, every pub, even restaurants actually, they sell, I mean, our company actually sell wine. Okay, the biggest challenges is actually what customer actually, for example, like how customer actually prefer what wine. Is it based on area wise? Sometimes actually, for
Yeah.
example,
Yeah. Yeah.
the,
Hmm.
the red wine, okay,
Yeah.
is sale more in Chinese suburb.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Understood.
Okay,
Understood.
that
Yeah.
that kind of thing actually you want to classify. Oh, okay, where actually, that is what I'm saying. Actually, that is the business point. Okay,
Yeah.
we want to,
Hmm.
I want to understand. Okay,
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. We can build a POC definitely for that.
yep,
Yeah. We will dig deep wherever you need.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, if you don't mind, actually, occasionally, like I keep actually checking the openings. Okay. So if they are
Hmm.
asking something like light, I'm currently looking at one opening. Okay.
Okay.
It says XG boost, light GBM, cat
Hmm.
boost.
Hmm.
Okay. Uh, ec- they are saying actually bonus point experience with the classical techniques, library
Yeah,
such
yeah,
as.
yeah. We have that
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Correct. Yeah, we got everything. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. These are like industry standards. People want to use this all the time.
Okay.
I mean, because we all know, like logistic regression, we can't do much.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
I
it's a very
applied
good
actually.
statistical technique, in fact, but when it comes to scalability, that fails.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because uh okay, no problem. Because already applied this for this opening. Okay, because they don't want any resume or anything. Okay, they just said that actually if you're
Yeah,
building something.
these days, I mean, AML is like I'm just loving it right now because they are bypassing resumes, they are bypassing certifications. They want actual models. Like, show me what you have built. Give me
Yes,
a GitHub
correct.
repo. Yeah,
Well,
kind of thing.
they specifically said like, oh, right now we don't want your resume. Okay,
Yeah.
instead actually you show us actually what you build outside
Yes.
your work.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Definitely. Definitely. Understood.
Yeah. That's why actually. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm not taking your much time.
No, no, it's all
Um,
yours. Yeah, because I just want to understand whether you want to add anything new here, because this is,
Uh,
yeah, I have
After
explained
that,
it all.
actually, only one thing actually I want to add actually, can you help me to prepare a proper resume after this one? Like I know we do hands-on some projects and everything.
Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah,
Okay.
we do that. Yeah, we
Yeah,
will. In fact, we will build a portfolio. We build a solid GitHub
yeah.
with
Okay.
solid readmes. Those are very important. And a
Yep.
working portfolio, because yeah, because AWS, if you have credit card, you can get the free tier or you can get the credits. GCP, AWS, Azure, all those guys provide 200 $300 credit for a.
Sorry, I used to actually all those things, but it's okay, no
Okay,
problem. We
okay.
can we can get the. I mean, even if it is we have to pay like $20, $30 per month.
Yeah, just to
And
keep it running, that's it.
yeah,
Keep a
yeah,
system
it's not a
running,
problem.
because anyway we won't be building a whole enterprise level system. It's
Yep,
impossible with this current setup. But we can, we always ensure to have a good working model, a good ML
yep,
model with a UI where people can interact, like the end user can interact.
yep,
So that is the main goal.
yep. Okay.
So again, I just want to make it clear, like we are not touching anything about generative AI in this thing.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. Sorry, I don't want all those things. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
because I just want these things. Okay, AI separately. I'm learning actually because I'm learning myself. Okay, that's okay. That's not a
Okay.
problem. Generative
Yeah.
AI. I mean, I'm learning LangChain. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Other frameworks actually. That's Hugging Face. I mean, I'm learning by myself. I want actually learn all these things. Okay, because the openings are actually coming on this one, not actually the generative AI one.
Yeah,
Okay,
because this is
the
what
basic.
driving the commercial success for a
Yeah,
company. Yeah.
correct.
Because a company cannot make profits on generating images, like how long they are going to do that.
Yes.
Just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
generating images, generating audio, videos,
yeah.
that
See,
like Ghibli out and all, right? It's a trend. That's it. It's not a business goal or a business domain. It's just a trend.
yes.
It keeps changing. Yeah. So these guys drive commercial success. These guys drive revenue. This is money.
Yeah. Because the AI and everything actually, and you know about Australia market, right? Australia market is a little bit laid back market. Okay, it's
Okay.
not that
Okay.
actually like US. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
everything actually comes means like they come like a big wave and people actually jump into everything. It's not like that. Okay, the
Okay.
market is like people actually don't take anything actually serious here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Still the opening, I can see the still the openings are actually coming for TensorFlow, Keras, PyTorch. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
NumPy, Pandas. This is all this one they were asking. Okay, there are a few openings like um, uh, generative AI, but that's niche. I mean, like it's a new market. I don't want to get into. I mean, I'm interested in that one. Okay, because for example, I'm saying like in our company actually we used we have a customer feedback. Okay, we get because it's a
Okay.
wine manufacturing company. Okay,
Hmm.
we
Which company is that?
it's the company called Debotly Wines.
Devotee. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Debotly Wines. Okay, that here actually like customers they give feedback. Okay, they go to our
Hmm.
website. Oh, I bought this bottle. Okay, the bottle actually when I opened the I couldn't actually open the cork easily. Okay, I mean when I
Okay.
opened the sparkling wine, actually suddenly the bottle actually burst.
Okay. Okay.
That kind of feedback. Okay, so what we did actually, we take all those customer feedbacks and pass it to AI and understand actually the sentiment, whether someone actually
Sentiment.
injured or
Okay.
not.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, that's
Understood.
really a good use case. Like someone, for example,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Definitely.
because according to the food and safety department, okay, if someone is injured because of your product, immediately you have to take action. That's the
Yeah.
audit thing. That's why,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
the
Hmm.
once if someone is actually any, I mean, someone is injured, okay, because of the any bottle crack or anything, okay, the quality manager immediately she will get a SMS. Okay, she has to look into that issue.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
but other than that, we don't use any other libraries or anything.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty good use case, in fact.
Yeah.
This sounds simple, but actually helps a lot. I mean, they drive the purpose. They solves the purpose.
Yes.
So,
Oh, there are. We found, for example, like in wine, two types of wine is the one that they fill actually in bottles. Other one actually they fill in bladders. Okay, it's called like the
okay. Mhm.
food wrapper paper. Okay,
Uh, Good
they
what kind
the
of?
wine actually come in a kind of like a tap. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
it's called a bladder. Okay,
Uh-huh.
it's a kind of aluminum paper. Okay, and put it actually inside the box, and they have a
Okay.
small
Okay.
tap. Okay, uh, 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 the bladder actually open means the AI thinks that actually it's a human bladder. It false positive, like it says, oh, someone is injured, actually bladder injury.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But it's not a human bladder, it's a wine bladder.
Yeah. 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 Pretty much to explore. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Only thing actually, the resume you said, yeah, we will do the portfolio
Yes. Yes.
thing.
We'll do that. We'll do
Yeah,
that.
I'm happy. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So, anything else?
No, I from nothing from my side. Okay. When can we start?
Ganesh. Uh, are you there? Mm. So, when are you planning? What's your idea
I,
from when?
we can start actually from tomorrow. I mean, I don't have any issues.
Okay. Showing.
Only thing actually, in between, I may take couple
Mhm.
of days off because of my exam. My third semester is actually going on.
Okay, okay. But that's fine, that's fine. We can cope up with that. Not a
Yeah.
problem. We can start from May 1st, if you don't mind, day after tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. May,
Thursday.
hold on. 1st of May.
Yeah,
What is the from Thursday onwards?
Thursday. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
perfect,
Because yeah,
perfect.
not tomorrow, which is Thursday.
Okay, okay, sure. Ganesh, are you there?
Just message him on the WhatsApp.
Yeah. He joined from multiple devices, it seems.
Uh, Ritual. Also, how much?
Yep.
What do you think about actually how many hours I may actually put this actually? on this training? Okay.
It comes down to around 60 to 65 hours, 60 to 70 in between, probably.
Okay. So you're planning actually the class is like 1 hour class every day, correct?
Yeah, yeah, 1 hour. Yeah,
1 hour class, okay, which
yes.
is like 60
2 months
weeks,
around
around 2 months,
60
right?
days. Yeah,
23 months, like, right? No, 2.5 months.
2.5 months. Yeah, barring weekends.
Yeah.
Are comfortable with that? Are you? I mean, do you want to fast track or something? Or?
No, 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 no. See, I'm just actually planning. That's like, for example, I have a this semester, okay, and
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
then next semester. This semester is data analytics. Okay, and the next semester I have one more paper that's actually done. That's actually I'm finishing with that paper. Once I
Okay.
finish that paper, actually, now I will get a graduation certificate. I'll get this training. Okay, I'll get my portfolio projects. Okay, so I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
actually go to a
yeah.
market.
With solid domain knowledge, yeah, everything will be set up.
Yep, yep.
Which university? I mean, college. Are you?
Here, it's called Charles Sturt University.
Okay.
Charles, yes, CSU, Charles Sturt. It's a regional university. I'm not actually staying in Sydney or Melbourne. Okay, I'm staying actually because it's a wine manufacturing company. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying. It's a from Sydney. It's a 600 kilometers. From Melbourne,
Okay.
it's 550 kilometers.
So you are staying in
In Griffith, a place called Griffith.
Griffith. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's middle of nowhere basically.
Okay.
Everywhere it's farming here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All type of farming: orange, grapes, wine, cotton, rice,
Okay.
all
Okay.
agricultural companies.
Great. Great. New South Wales, right?
New South Wales, yes, correct.
Okay.
You just put if you are checking on the map, okay, if you check actually
I just searched
2680.
Griffith. So it showed New South Wales, Canberra. Canberra is a
What
capital, right? Capital
Canberra
city.
is the capital of
Australia.
Australia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but my place is called Griffith.
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
Griffith.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's a town in New South Wales. It's showing
Yes, correct.
suburb in
It's
Canberra.
no, it's not that one. No, no, no.
Griffith.
If you put 2680 on the map,
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh.
there are so many Griffith because one in Queensland, one in Canberra, one in New South Wales.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, I can see a lot of agriculture activity here on images. Yeah, probably this, I guess.
I
Hello.
Hello,
me.
Ganesh, your voice is breaking.
Hello.
Yes, yes,
Can you
yeah.
hear me now, Prajwal?
Yeah, yeah, perfect. Yeah, go on.
Do you hear me? Have any questions?
Ganesh, again, you are breaking.
Prajwal, where are you from? Sorry, where are you staying in Bangalore or
Yes, yes.
in
Yeah, Bangalore.
Bangalore? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm from Chennai.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Yeah, I was actually working in Chennai.
So anytime you worked in Bangalore, some point of
No,
your. Okay.
uh,
Okay.
no. Only one time actually I came to Bangalore to attend an
Mm-hmm.
interview. Okay, after that, no.
Okay.
Also, apart from that, no. I used to work actually with HCL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was in Mumbai as well for almost like 2.5 years.
Okay. So Chennai, Mumbai, and Australia, right?
No, I was in Singapore for 6 years.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was in Chennai first, and then I studied in Chennai. Okay, and then
Mm-hmm.
I got a job in Chennai, and then I moved to Mumbai, and then back to Chennai, and then went to Singapore, and now I'm actually came here
Nice.
4 years back.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good country, I guess. Australia.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it is bit expensive, okay, but apart
Okay.
from that, yeah, the life is actually good. Yeah, and
Yeah.
especially if you're in a regional area like where currently
Mm-hmm.
I am, okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
now people like people like settled, okay, they don't like do much activities, okay, like
Okay.
in companies also. For example, if you're a project, okay, if you
Mm-hmm.
can do it today or no problem, do it tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's that kind of sometimes busy. Currently we are working busy, okay, but apart from that, in 4 years, okay, not actually so busy like when I was in HCL. Okay, I start normally 8:30 and then go home like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the night. Okay, here
Okay.
5 o'clock means sharp 5 o'clock. Everyone they get up from the seat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Indian ID is very much different from others.
Yeah. No,
These
even in
guys are very addicted to working over hours. It's like a norm
yeah,
here.
no, even in Sydney, actually, I heard actually it's like that. Okay, it's not only
Okay.
in Sydney also because Sydney is completely filled with Indian ITs. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so they behave same thing like
So
India.
we carry our heritage wherever we go.
Yes. Okay. I Brisbane and all actually it's okay now. Okay, little bit. Okay, but
Okay.
opportunity wise again that's the thing. Opportunity wise, okay, it's Sydney. If you want actually get a job, the proper job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the where the place currently I'm is it's not actually a place for working. It's a place for settle. For
Okay.
example,
Okay. Uh-huh.
you don't want actually city life. Okay, you
Yeah.
want like
Yeah.
peaceful life, like not much more activities. Okay, because here you calculate for everything. Like from
Mm-hmm.
here, like every day I go to office in 12 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
No traffic, nothing. I mean, no, you
Yeah.
I mean, after 5 o'clock, no, you can't see even a single human being in the road.
Yeah. Yeah. Very low population, right? That is one
It's
another
like
thing.
only the town is like only 26,000 people. It's our, I
Okay.
mean, in India it's like one street.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
The whole town.
So you watch
Okay.
cricket?
No, not much. I do. I mean, like IPL. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
because people here, like in my office, they always talk about cricket. Okay,
Yeah. Australia is. Yeah.
yeah,
People are very fond of cricket.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially if they lose, they no one actually talks about anything. Okay, and but like you remember the last one actually India beats actually Australia one. No one in the Australia tour, the sorry India tour on Australia. Remember the one 2 or 3 months back, the 5 day 5 matches.
Yeah, it's BGD series.
Yeah, I mean that. I remember actually on Perth, actually India won that
Yeah,
match.
first match. Yeah.
No one actually talked about anything. The second day, yeah, I think the match was in Melbourne or something, not Melbourne, Sydney. Yeah,
Adelaide, I guess, second match.
second Adelaide.
Yeah.
They won the match. Okay.
Hi, Prajwal.
Yeah, hi Ganesh. Yeah, you're back.
Hi,
Sorry, I
Ganesh.
was facing the network. I was continuously changing my domain, this one, Wi-Fi, but it's not connecting properly.
Yeah,
Now
it's
shifted
fine,
my
no
That's
place.
problem.
okay. That's okay.
So, Prabhu, do you have any questions for us, for Prajwal or for me?
No.
Okay. And what I'll do is I'll be creating WhatsApp group. So through WhatsApp group, we'll communicate. If there is
Yeah.
any no class or if we have any questions or something, then we can you can communicate through WhatsApp group itself.
Ganesh,
Prabhu.
one more thing. One more thing. Do you say? I mean, you will send actually the recorded video, right? Like after finish the class.
Yes, the meeting is already recorded, and even from tomorrow also we can have a classes through Skype or Teams. So there you can record it and you can directly download from your end itself.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Ganesh, we will be
Yes,
starting
you have to
from
practice, right?
May 1st, day after tomorrow, Thursday.
Oh, sorry.
We will be starting from Thursday,
Okay,
not
okay, no,
tomorrow. Yeah.
okay. No. Sure, then we can leave for day because
Yeah.
it's running late for Prabhu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure,
That's
sure. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Thanks, Prajwal. Thanks, Ganesh.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Prajwal. Thanks for your time.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.